Every day, millions of seniors lace up their shoes, lift small weights, or join fitness classes, all with the best intentions. But here's the shocking part. Research shows nearly 70% of those routines are built for younger bodies, not aging ones. That means what once protected your health might now be quietly aging you faster. You think you're doing something good, yet your spine, knees, and heart may be paying the price. The truth is, exercise doesn't stop being powerful after 60. It just needs a smarter approach. Because aging isn't about slowing down, it's about moving right. And today, I'll reveal the 4 exercises you should avoid, and 4 gentle, powerful alternatives that can help you move better, stay independent, and live stronger for decades to come. After 60, your muscles recover slower, your joints carry decades of history, and your heart deserves a gentler rhythm. But no one tells you that, do they? Most online programs still push younger workouts, deep squats, heavy planks, even crunches, all designed for bodies that heal overnight. You don't need to chase youth to stay strong. You just need to understand how to move wisely. Because the right movements can protect your spine, your knees, and your independence. Before we dive deeper, click subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you'll never miss another tip made for you. And if you'd like more videos like this, comment the number 9 down below. Now, let's begin this journey. 4 exercises to avoid, and 4 better ones to embrace. Growing older doesn't mean losing power. It means learning how to use it differently. Your body has carried you through decades. Every mile, every memory, every victory. Now, it simply needs a gentler touch. Many people over 60 keep doing what once worked in their 40s, not realizing those same moves now work against them. That's not weakness, it's change. And if you understand it, you can thrive for years to come. So, in this video, I'll walk you through the 4 most common mistakes older adults make when exercising, and how each can quietly chip away at your balance, joints, and energy. But don't worry, I'll also share the simple, science-backed movements that restore what time has taken, so you can feel strong, steady, and truly alive again. You've probably seen it everywhere. Fitness trainers on TV, people at the gym, even your grandkids, holding a plank and saying, "This builds core strength." And yes, planks can be helpful. But for anyone over 60, they can also become a silent trap for your spine. Here's why. When you plank, your entire body weight presses through your wrists, elbows, shoulders, and lower back. Those joints have worked hard for decades. The tissues that once cushioned them are thinner now, less forgiving. Holding that tension too long, even just a few minutes, can overload your back and neck. You might not feel it immediately, just a slight tremor in your arms, maybe a warm ache near your waist. But that's your body whispering, "This isn't working for me anymore." The longer you hold, the more your form slips. Your hips start to sag, your shoulders tighten, your breathing shortens. That tiny misalignment puts sharp pressure right where the spine is weakest, the lower discs. Do that repeatedly, and you're not strengthening your core, you're grinding it down. I once spoke with Robert, 67, from Florida, a retired firefighter who prided himself on discipline. Every morning, he timed his plank. 1 minute, then 2, then 3. It became a challenge he refused to lose. Until one morning, halfway through his set, he felt a strange numbness crawling down his left leg. Within days, he could barely bend without pain. His doctor later explained that his plank form had caused a disc irritation, not from weakness, but from pushing past what his spine could safely handle. If you've ever felt trembling, shoulder pain, or lower back stiffness after planking, that's your cue to stop. Your body is asking for balance, not punishment. If you've ever felt that shaky, aching feeling during a plank, type "I get it" in the comments. It helps me know you're truly listening to your body and learning to care for it better. Because next, we'll talk about another common move that looks harmless but can be even riskier for aging joints. You've probably done push-ups at some point in your life. They were the gold standard of strength. Military style, gym class, even morning routines on TV. But after 60, that same movement can quietly do more harm than good. Every push forces your shoulders, wrists, and elbows to bear your full body weight. For younger joints, that's fine. But over time, the cartilage that cushions those joints thins, and the tendons lose elasticity. That means each repetition stretches tissues that no longer recover as quickly as they once did. You might not feel it right away. Maybe just a mild soreness the next morning. A little stiffness when reaching overhead or buttoning your shirt. But that's how wear and tear begins. One small strain at a time. I remember speaking with Nancy, 70, from Texas. She was proud of her morning ritual. 20 push-ups every single day, rain or shine. It made her feel disciplined, youthful, in control. Until one day, she felt a sharp pinch under her shoulder blade halfway through her set. By the next morning, she couldn't lift her arm to comb her hair. Her doctor told her it wasn't just age. It was inflammation from repetitive strain. Those proud push-ups had quietly torn at the tendons that kept her shoulder stable. The truth is, your body doesn't need to prove its strength to the floor. It needs movements that build strength without breaking tissue. Modified wall push-ups or counter push-ups can deliver the same benefits: core engagement, arm tone, even posture, without the heavy stress on your shoulders. And that's what smart exercise is really about: keeping your power, not forcing it. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, comment the number 9 below. That lets me know you're still with me, learning and taking care of yourself in the right way. Remember, your goal isn't to compete with your younger self. It's to move in ways that let you live freely, comfortably, and confidently. Next, we'll look at another common mistake, one that hides behind pedals and handlebars but can quietly wear down your knees. Cycling looks safe, doesn't it? No pounding on the pavement, no heavy weights, just smooth motion and fresh air. That's why so many older adults choose it, believing it's gentle on their joints. But here's the truth. For knees that have already carried a lifetime of steps, cycling can sometimes feel like grinding the joint in slow motion. Each rotation bends the knee again and again, often past its comfort zone. If your seat is too low, that bend becomes even deeper, forcing the kneecap to press tightly against the bone underneath. Over time, that pressure wears away the cartilage that cushions every movement. And the strange part is, you don't feel the damage right away. It sneaks in slowly. A faint ache after a long ride, a stiffness the next morning, a little swelling you blame on weather. That's how overuse begins. Repetition, compression, and just enough force to inflame the joint. It's not the cycling itself that's the problem. It's the way it's done. James, 66, from California, learned this the hard way. After retiring, he bought a stationary bike, determined to stay active. 2 years later, his right knee swelled so badly he could barely climb the stairs. His doctor explained that his seat had been set too low for months, compressing the joint every time he pedaled. He didn't lack discipline. He just didn't know how much pressure he was putting on his knees. If cycling brings you joy, don't give it up. Just make it safer. Raise your seat slightly so your leg straightens almost fully with each pedal. Keep rides short. 15 to 20 minutes, not marathons. And always listen to your knees. A little resistance builds strength. Too much ruins it. If this sounds familiar, type the number 9 in the comments. That simple tap tells me you're learning to protect your body with wisdom, not just willpower. Because next, we'll talk about another hidden danger. One that happens not on a bike, but every time you bend down to lift something heavy. It only takes one wrong bend, one quick pull to change how you move for months. You reach down, grab something heavy, and suddenly feel a sharp sting in your lower back. That's all it takes, a single lift, done the wrong way. Most people think back injuries happen only during workouts, but for many older adults, it's everyday life that causes the pain. Lifting a box, pulling weeds, moving a chair, small actions that ask too much from tired muscles. After 60, your spine isn't as cushioned as it once was. The discs between each vertebra have dried slightly, losing the flexibility that once protected you. Your core muscles, unless trained gently and consistently, can't support that pressure like before. When you bend forward and lift, the weight shifts entirely to your lower back. That's the danger zone. Instead of using your legs and hips, you're forcing your spine to bear the load. It's like bending a dry stick. One wrong move and it cracks. William, 73, from Michigan, learned this lesson the hard way. He was gardening one Saturday morning trying to move a large potted plant. He bent forward, gripped the edge, and lifted with his back instead of his legs. In that instant, he heard a faint pop. Pain shot up his spine so sharply that he froze in place. Doctors later confirmed he had strained his lumbar muscles and irritated a disc. It took 3 weeks of rest before he could walk comfortably again. The truth is, it's not your age that causes injuries. It's how you use your body. And the fix isn't avoiding movement. It's learning smarter movement. When lifting, bend your knees slightly, keep your back straight, and hold the object close to your body. If it feels heavy, ask for help or use a small dolly. Your pride isn't worth the pain. If you've ever felt back pain after lifting, type "I have" in the comments. That tells me you're paying attention and protecting your body before it's too late. Next, we'll turn the page and move from what not to do to what you should do. The gentle, powerful exercises that rebuild strength safely. Sometimes, strength isn't about how much you can lift. It's about how steady you can stay. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need fancy gym equipment to rebuild that confidence. You just need one simple tool, a chair. One sturdy chair can help you regain control of your balance, your posture, and your peace of mind. Because every fall avoided, every step taken with ease is a quiet victory for your independence. Here's how to begin. Stand tall behind a chair, your feet hip-width apart. Gently rest your hands on the back for support. Now, lift one foot a few inches off the floor, keeping your core engaged and your breathing calm. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. That's it. 10 seconds of awareness, 10 seconds of strength. You might feel a little shaky at first. That's perfectly fine. Your body is simply remembering how to trust itself again. And with each practice, that tremble fades, replaced by steadiness and quiet pride. Balance training like this strengthens the muscles in your legs, hips, and core, the ones that keep you upright and stable. Research shows that just 3 sessions a week can reduce the risk of falls by nearly 40%. And more importantly, it helps restore confidence, the kind that makes you walk without fear. Take Martha, 75, from Georgia. She used to rely on a cane after a small fall in her kitchen. Her daughter introduced her to this simple chair exercise. After 3 weeks of gentle practice, Martha walked into the grocery store by herself. She said, "I still keep the chair nearby, just in case, but now I rarely need it." You can try this too, right after the video ends. Find a chair, take a slow breath, and lift one foot. Notice how your body responds. It's learning, adapting, getting stronger in ways you can feel. When you're done, tell me how it felt in the comments. Because the next movement builds on this one. A gentle walking practice that syncs your breath and your steps to calm your mind and strengthen your heart. Walking is simple, almost too simple. But when you walk with awareness, with rhythm, it becomes something powerful. It's not just walking, it's learning to listen to your own breath again. Every step you take can reconnect your body and mind. And the beauty is, you don't need a gym, a trainer, or even a perfect day. Just a comfortable pair of shoes and a quiet place to move. Here's how you begin. Start walking at your natural pace. Breathe in slowly for 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Then exhale gently for 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that pattern steady, like waves coming to shore. You'll notice your body relaxing, your heartbeat settling, your mind clearing. That's balance from the inside out. At first, it might feel awkward. You may lose count or mix up your rhythm. That's perfectly fine. Just smile, breathe, and keep going. Over time, your body will remember this calm pattern. Breath-paced walking helps your circulation, lowers blood pressure, and reduces anxiety. It's like teaching your heart and lungs to work together again, gently, harmoniously. Doctors say even 15 minutes a day can change how your body handles stress. You'll feel more energetic, sleep better, and notice you don't tire as easily. Henry, 69, from Arizona, started this routine after his doctor suggested daily walks. He told me, "At first I felt silly counting my steps out loud, but after a week, something changed." He noticed his legs didn't feel heavy anymore. His breathing grew easier, his steps smoother. And one afternoon he realized he could climb a flight of stairs without stopping halfway. He laughed and said, "It feels like my lungs learned how to smile again." You can try this today. Take a gentle walk, count your breaths, and feel how your body responds. Then come back here and tell me what you noticed. I'd love to hear. Because next, we'll take that same calm energy and bring it to your upper body, using nothing more than a towel to build gentle strength. You don't need fancy equipment to stay strong. You don't even need a gym. All you need is a simple towel. Yes, the same one hanging in your bathroom. This small tool can become one of your best workout partners. It helps open your shoulders, strengthen your spine, and improve posture without pain or strain. And it only takes a few minutes each day. Here's how you do it. Hold a towel behind your back with both hands. One hand near your shoulder, the other near your waist. Gently pull upward until you feel a light stretch through your shoulders and upper back. Hold for 10 seconds, then relax. Repeat this 3 to 5 times. Keep your breathing slow and steady. In through your nose, out through your mouth. That gentle pull activates the muscles that support your shoulders and spine. Over time, it can help ease tension, improve flexibility, and make it easier to lift your arms overhead. No machines, no weights, just mindful movement. Linda, 70, from Ohio, tried this after months of shoulder stiffness. She started with just 2 minutes a day. By the end of the first month, she could lift her arms high enough to wash her hair without pain. She smiled and said, "Feels like I got my freedom back." You can try this today, right now even. Grab a towel, take a slow breath, and feel your shoulders open. Notice how your body thanks you for the kindness. Because next, we'll move from gentle stretching to a calming practice that strengthens your balance, focus, and inner peace. A few minutes of simple morning yoga. Just 10 minutes each morning can change the way your whole day feels. 10 quiet minutes to stretch, breathe, and reconnect with the body that's carried you this far. You don't need to twist yourself into knots or push through pain. Gentle movement is more than enough. Start with something simple. The cat-cow stretch. Sit on the edge of your bed or stand tall with your hands resting on your thighs. As you inhale, arch your back slightly and lift your chest. As you exhale, round your spine softly, letting your chin drop toward your chest. Move slowly, matching your breath to your motion. One deep breath for each change. This gentle rhythm wakes up your spine, eases morning stiffness, and gets blood flowing without strain. Next, reach your arms overhead and stretch gently toward the ceiling. Hold that length for a few seconds, then relax. Feel your ribs expand, your lungs fill, and your posture reset. It's not about flexibility, it's about awareness. Every movement reminds your body that it's still capable, still strong, still yours. Carol, 72, from Oregon, began this practice after years of waking up stiff and sore. At first, she could barely lift her arms above her shoulders, but she stayed patient. Just 5 minutes a day. By the end of the month, she was moving more freely than she had in years. She told me, "I feel like I'm being renewed every morning. My body wakes up and so does my mood." Gentle yoga improves joint flexibility, reduces muscle tension, and increases circulation. It's a calm conversation between your breath and your body, one that restores energy instead of draining it. If these moments of calm sound helpful, leave the number 9 in the comments. That simple gesture tells me you're still here, moving with me, step by step. And stay tuned because next we'll bring all these lessons together. How balance, breath, stretching, and calm movement can protect your strength and independence for years to come. You don't have to lift heavy to be strong. Real strength comes from moving the right way, with purpose, with patience, and with respect for your body. Every small stretch, every mindful breath, every careful step adds up. They're not just exercises. They're quiet promises to your future self. Remember, every gentle movement you make today is an investment in tomorrow's comfort. It's what keeps you walking steadily, sleeping peacefully, and living freely. You don't have to rush. You just have to keep going, one safe, thoughtful movement at a time. If you'd like me to create a video showing each of these exercises step by step, made specifically for adults over 60, comment yes below. That way, I'll know to make it for you, a calm, clear guide you can follow every day. Now, let's bring everything together: your strength, your freedom, and your future. After 60, your body doesn't need to be challenged, it needs to be respected. Exercise isn't a race, and strength isn't a contest. It's a conversation between you and the life you still want to live. You've spent decades giving your energy to others, to your family, your work, your responsibilities. Now, it's time to give a little of that care back to yourself. Because movement, when done wisely, isn't about proving anything. It's about protecting your freedom, the freedom to walk without fear, to wake up without pain, to enjoy your day without limits. Think of the two paths before you. On one side, back pain, sore knees, restless nights. On the other, steady steps, deep sleep, mornings filled with quiet energy and confidence. The difference isn't age, it's awareness, knowing which movements heal and which ones harm. Every stretch, every breath, every mindful moment you choose is shaping that better path. And the best part? You can start today, with something as simple as a walk, a towel, or a chair. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you learned today, and tell me which small change you'll start with. If this video helped you, comment the number 9. If you'd like me to improve or cover a new topic, comment 0. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos in the Aging Strong series, where we learn to live longer, move smarter, and stay joyful through every season of life. Thank you for watching, and remember, aging isn't the end of strength. It's the beginning of knowing how to use it wisely.